Hey everyone, welcome to Mediumship by Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts. I want to say thanks so much for stopping by. If you're on this channel, hang out for a second. You never know what's going to come through. While you're here, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, or if you've already done that, smash the like button just to give a little thumbs up and send some energy my direction. I really appreciate it. I am in my new digs in Arizona, and it's been about a month, I think, since I did my last video. I was just, trying to find my way, since I got here and figure out what's what and, where I'm going to be working, what I'm going to be doing. And, before I came out here, I moved. For those of you who don't know, I did a do-over. I did a cross country, put your shit in your car and, whatever can fit in there goes. Everything else was either sold off or thrown away or given away or whatever. I left Florida and spirit guided made my way to Arizona. I wasn't quite sure what it was going to be like when I got out here. I'm finding myself really digging it. I honestly am digging the season, and I'm glad I got here in the wintertime because I get to see the greenery in the area that I'm at. I'm just outside Sedona, about 19 miles outside of Sedona, Arizona. And I'm thoroughly enjoying the energy here, the wildlife, the plant life, seeing how, if you don't look closely, you can miss so much. So like when I go out on walks and things like that, I'll try to take it a little bit slower and pay attention to the wildlife that's around me. So whether it's in a bush or sitting in a tree, I've been able to see so many hummingbirds out here. I never would have thought, being able to see so many hummingbirds. It's so cool. A lot of rabbits, javelinas, critters, just all kinds of critters on the earth and up in the sky. So that's the other thing. All of the beauty in a night sky it is so incredible. And when I was living in Florida, I didn't really get where I was living. And some of you might be in areas of Florida where you can actually see that night sky, see the stars and all that. But here it's like you can reach out and touch the stars. They are so bright and so brilliant. The sky is so beautiful. I felt myself sort of longing for that, oddly enough, before Arizona even came into my periphery. And I'm glad I made the decision. I'm glad I was guided, and I'm glad that I got the opportunity to just take a chance, and I did, and it's just really beautiful. Now, I have not lived in the desert before, so you hear these words now, but come summertime, when the heat is really baking, I might have another story, who knows? But I know I can always cool off. I know that, there's going to always be shade, and, I'm going to try to get the most out of everything and just dig it as much as I possibly can. While I'm here. You never know how much time you have left. So, just try to enjoy what you got and what the world is bringing to you. Sometimes it's really sucky, and sometimes it's really beautiful. I've gone, both up and down since I've been here. And it's probably one of the reasons why I waited to do a video, because I don't ever want to project on a video what it is that I'm going through when I'm in a dip, But I did a lot of healing work on myself these last couple of weeks, and getting to those moments of like, F it. I just, there are so many things you can't control. So getting to that surrender and then doing those things for myself that I know I can do, like getting out in fresh air, trying to choose my words when things are directed on myself, and or others, just focusing on the reasons why I'm here. And, sometimes I have to slow my roll just a little bit because it's kind of my MO to get into a place and just hit the ground running. But I found that I have to go a little bit slower in order to be able to do the things that I'm here to do. So, and primarily I'm here for healing. I'm here to help others, find the healing that they're looking for. I think that's one of the reasons why we go through so many traumas in our lives, is to be able to, overcome those things, heal it in all the layers that they show up in, and then help others get through their stuff. One of the biggest things that I did in getting to the other side was when I wrote my book. Everybody talks about shadow work and, the layers of that shadow work. And that was my book. I remember typing shit out and just tears rolling down, and getting through to the other side of it. It was so freeing. I don't have to go back and do that stuff again. There are, bips and bobs of things that, sneak in, those negative thoughts and stuff like that. But I know how to shut that down. You just shut that shit right down. It's not allowed. Anyway, I wanted to just get on here and just do a little catch up with you guys. I am, like I said, just outside of Sedona. And when I'm working a couple of different jobs and outside of doing readings for my people that want to get readings from me. I'm doing some work in a cute little shop downtown Sedona called Greenwich Creations. And it's a great shop. The staff are awesome. The readers there are amazing. And I may be doing some readings there. Schedule-wise, I know they've got me on. It just has to work out schedule-wise, and that's fine by me too. In my regular life, I don't do 15-minute readings. I do those at events and things like that, but they do 15-minute reads at the shop at Greenwich Creations. They do 30-minute reads. They do 60-minute reads and things like that. My strongest read is a good 60 minutes or 90 minutes when I'm doing private reads. Sometimes you have questions. Sometimes you get to the end of a session and go, oh shit, well that 60 minutes went fast. I'd like a little more, please. Please, sir, may I have more? Yes. So that's why I like to do longer reads, just because there's more. There's usually more questions, or you get to the end of it and you go, shit, I forgot to ask this or that. So, anyway, that's what you get with me when you book private. So here's the other thing. I'm also starting some healing work at a place called the Genesis House. And it's a wellness resort. It's brand new. They had their soft opening on Valentine's Day. And these ladies are working really hard to get things moving. So I'd like to give a shout out to them as well. I start doing Reiki sessions for people this week. So I'm looking forward to that. Spirit told me that I would be doing more healing work, and that's where my focus is going to be, turning to is, helping. I feel like almost helping people lighten up their load. Like, sometimes people ask, well, what does Reiki really do? I'll tell you, it's when I do a Reiki session, I'm trying to pull the junk out and replace it with the goodness, like replace it with good energy. So I'll be able to feel like little spiky or ickiness in some areas. Spirit will show me where to go. My team will be working on and or for you. in bringing good healing energy in. I have to say, if it's going to be your first session, you might not feel anything at all. Zero. You might feel everything. You might have visions. You might see colors. You might get visuals of your spirit guides coming in. Everybody's going to be different. So that's between you and your team. My very first Reiki session, I didn't feel anything. I thought the lady was crazy. She wasn't, speaking my language. I don't know, but I wasn't really there yet. It wasn't time for me to have that understanding and that feeling, of what it was all about. I know now. It was 20 years ago that I got my Reiki master attunement, my master teacher attunement amongst one of the vortexes here. It was incredible. It is a memory I hold dear to my heart, and I will never, ever forget it. Between my master teacher and myself and spirit, it was just lovely. And I'm so glad that I went the distance. So it was a good thing. All right. So I sat in a little bit of a meditation today. I sat in meditation today. And I was checking in with spirit and asking, so like, what are we doing today? Are we pulling a card? Are we giving a message? Or, what exactly are we doing? So I wanted to just give a little bit of a heads up. I listen to a lot of podcasts and things like that on the walks that I go. Either I'm listening to Next Level Soul podcast. He's got so many great guests on his channel, and or I'm listening to Kyle Cease or Esther Hicks, or whoever it is that's going to be help me keep my vibe up, my energy high, so that I can do the things that I need to do. And I honestly, there are so many speakers and healers out there who are so verbose. They are so wordy. And is it for everybody? No, and that's okay. I'm certainly not, I don't come from that higher education where I need to analyze and overanalyze and put words where feeling should be. And it's just not my cup of tea, but I'll listen. But, and I honor their process, whatever it is that they're doing. It's just not always for me. And so I kind of laugh at it. So I asked Spirit today, I'm like, and I had this podcast in mind that I listened to, and I'm like, man, that guy's just overthinking that shit. So when I was talking to Spirit about that this morning, like, what are we going to say? What are we going to do? And all of that. And they were saying, like, speaking without words can sometimes be more impactful than all of your educated words put together. Be silent to say more, right? Be silent to say more. Close your eyes to be able to see what's in front of you, which, think about it. It's so right. Put your headphones on. You see everybody with headphones on these days. Put your headphones on, not to hear others, and all you hear is others, right? Maybe not the others around you, but the others around you. It's laughable sometimes what we think we're doing. Spirit says, wise up. You're not finished yet. There's so much more. There's so much more to come in all of this chaotic beauty. So they say that you're not meant to be here. You're not meant to have a recall on everything. So why take the fun out of the adventure of the human experience? Just embrace it. Be it. Be in the moment. Be part of it. You're not doing it wrong, so just relax. Surrender. Don't surrender. It's really up to you what works for you. Just stop overthinking everything. Stop overthinking everything. Relax. Just be. right? Just be in the moment. Do the best you can do for you, and that will ripple out. It is just, take it moment by moment, and don't beat yourself up if you aren't getting it. Relax. Just relax. I was talking to Spirit about life in the desert and how fascinating the mountains are and the animals, and they give me the reminder to take a closer look closer into the plants and the animals that are around you. Just slow down and just take a closer look, right? And you can do that to yourself and your life as well. Don't overcomplicate it. Just take a closer look quietly. Doesn't have to be cuckoo crazy. Doesn't have to be chaotic. Just slow down for a second and take a little bit of a closer look. And I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling now, but I want you to know that you're not alone in all of this. We're all going through similar or same situations. This Mercury retrograde has kicked my ass and then some. Ugh. Between the communications and the banking and blah, 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 blah. It's all just a pain in my ass. But we're almost through to the other side of it. March 20th, I think it goes direct. It's right around that time. It's been a busy March so far with the lunar eclipse and the planetary parade, they called it, the lineup, the earth shifting, the solar flares, the volcanoes that are going off. Mother Earth is making some moves, and it's really kind of cool. Will it take out some people? I don't know, maybe. But I think we're all meant to be here for the amount of time we're meant to be here. So get over it. If I go tomorrow, I've had a freaking wild ride. So I'm okay with that, and I'm also okay with staying. Whatever it is, however it best serves the highest good for all. So, if it's good for me, great. If I've left the struggle behind, greater. We love that. And I am embracing what's new here, new for me and new beginnings. And I'm super, super grateful for everything that's brought forward. So I just want to say thank you, Spirit, for not kicking my ass too bad and helping me up when I went down. And thank you to my newfound friends that are out there. Tara at the Rock Shop, Lisa, still back in Florida. Thank you so much. Thank you to Green Witch Creations for bringing me on board, and to Brianna and Tatiana and Genesis at the Genesis House. Thank you for bringing me on board there so I can focus on healing and helping other people heal as well. Let's just all step in this together, do the best that we can do, and have a freaking laugh about it. Yeah, because laughter is just the best medicine, right? It helps you to pull your head out of your ass, not to get too complicated about things, and just relax into it a little bit. It's okay to get frustrated. It's okay to get angry, but don't hold it. Don't hold those lower vibrational emotions. Feel them, and then move through them, let them go. Get to the other side of it the best you can. All you can do, right? So listen, I'll keep it short and sweet, guys. Thank you so much for stepping in, stopping by, listening for the second. And don't be afraid to comment if you've got a question, put it down below. If you want me to talk about a particular thing, put it there. I'll pop a video up. I'll try to get them on more often. Yeah, we'll just do the best I can. That's all. I love you guys. Come and see me at Green Witch Creations, or you can see me at Genesis House, or if you want to book a reading, stick a message down below in the comment sections, or I'll put the email where you can shoot me a message and we'll work you into the schedule. I love you guys, and thank you so much for sticking it out with me. Peace.